From personally playing Enrique on this map, he is definitely a force to be reckoned with. I know that both of these snipers will definitely have a good head-to-head. It'll be interesting to see just how well they do against each other. I haven't seen any of the logs against them, maybe, in the past if they've played against each other, but I definitely will be rooting for Enrique on this one.
All right. I can dig it. Also, head to head snipers. Anyway, so I'm gonna ask you a bit of a question, Sid.
What's up?
Who do you think is gonna take this?
I would definitely say that BV has a really strong roster, but I've heard from multiple people that Dragon Tales hasn't been doing as much scrimming as they should this past week because of all the delays. I will definitely say that I'm gonna have to give it to Dragon Tales on this one, unfortunately, with their lack of scrims.
Ooh, good to know. Right away, we already have Chris18 getting a nice pick onto Drunk Uncle. That'll be really solid, not having a demo. The sentry is already down, and Wymeo got taken out by the Wrangler coming out here from Vipa. It's just a really solid push coming out here from, that would be Chill Penguins, pushing that cart. Chickaba goes down, and Johnny goes down as well, getting sniped by Enrique Iglesias right there. Chris18 gets caught out there by Crab. Drunk Uncle is there to sort of throw out some stickies, get the defense on, but there's just a really solid push going on here, really pressuring the other team. Both medics do have 100% Uber. That's not going to be happening, and just a lot of people are going down on the side of Chill Penguin, and it looks like this will be a really easy cap, with Drunk Uncle just sort of valiantly trying to get on here. Ooh! Iglesias getting a nice headshot onto Wymeo. The cap hasn't been quite gotten yet. Oh my god. It does look like that is a really solid hold right there. Castiel just going ham with that minigun, keeping people off that point, making sure that the teams live to push another day. No Uber's been popped out yet.
It does look like Red is actually going to be holding in this long house. This is a really popular strat. It gives the... oh, looks like maybe a pause.
Yep, sounds about right. Anyway, continue.
This longhouse strat is actually really popular with teams recently. It gives the combo full control of the cart while their flank is playing with them. It gets a little cramped sometimes though, but I would definitely say that this is a pretty popular strat with most teams.
Yeah, for sure, and it's definitely nice. Oh man, that crate sentry though, that level 3 on the crates inside of Longhouse, that is going to be hurting to anybody trying to push in there. And it's especially obnoxious to take down. I think you mentioned that earlier in pregame. And I did get word that Castiel, that would be on Dragon Tail, is actually disconnected. That would be their heavy main, so we're going to be waiting for him to get back in here, and we'll get back to the action.
I'll be interested to see what they do once the game does go live again. I'll be curious if they're going to actually just give up this longhouse with the cart being captured. Because if they give up their second point, I definitely think that they'll be hurting for their time.
Oh, for sure. And that's something we saw last week as well with Candy. They just sort of rolled through absolutely. And the other team was just sort of, they're giving up time. They backed out really easily. Their sentry stayed alive, but just with that time going out, it didn't work out. We do have an unpause going out here, and ooh, Crab getting headshot. Nice shot there by Space Ghost Coffee, taking that out right there. And we're seeing sort of a bit of a wrap. They're going to be pushing this cart as much as they can, sort of avoiding the oh, there we go. Uber finally does get popped out in Longhouse. That'll be sort of an aggression coming in here from Gamma Orion as well, putting his demo man in there. Viper gets taken down with his sentry gun as well, so that's a full level 3 off the playing field, and an NG not able to build it. So honestly, I think with that turn of events, oh my god, Enrique Iglesias on a 6 kill streak.
They're definitely going to have to back out here. They're not going to be able to get that household, like I was saying, and they're going to give up a lot of their time for their second hold.
Yeah, for sure. Without having that sentry there, and with Viper being taken down like that, they really need to back out right now. And Castiel is sort of caught out here. Went down to 80 health before meeting up with his medic. There are a flank all over that combo. Ooh! Down goes Drunk Uncle, down goes Lava Bolt, down goes Castiel, and down goes Mariposa as well. That is an entire combo kill right there, and that is freaking savage.
Yeah, it's definitely, they're not only are they going to be hurting for that second time, they're also going to probably be hurting because of the spawn times. On offense, of course, you always have a quicker spawn time than you do on defense, so hopefully they can go ahead and reset here.
For sure, and that is a sentry gun Viper valiantly trying to set up on top of that sort of, regular spot on Borneo 3rd. Not going to work. just going to get in there, take that out really easily. Chris 18 gets caught out by Lava Bowl, and there is a really significant Uber advantage going on here in the favor of Chill Penguin. It's like a 70% advantage right there. And so that'll be an easy cap right here for Chill Penguins, but they just need to really back out, not get to, yeah, here we go. That's good. It does look like Dragon Tales is going to be just sort of chill, holding back a little bit, taking it a little safe, not really getting too caught out here, and that's the way they need to be playing.
This is a very standard push. It looks like Chill Penguins is going to be going for here on this left side. Hopefully Enrique can get a peek on the on the medic on the right side and maybe stop them from pushing in. It does look like Gamma has 100%. Also looks like Mariposa should have 100%. It looks like she's holding a little bit passive, and May Castle may have lagged out again, unfortunately.
Oh, down goes Mariposa later. Chris 18 getting that drop. Disgusting. Oh my god, that is going to be huge in terms of this, offensive push going in here, trying to get in there. And Vipa is down as well. Space Ghost Coffee picking up a pick onto him, as well as the defensive sniper. And Pals goes down right there, but that's honestly not as important with that much of an opening. You would think you'd be able to push in right there, but unfortunate. Chris 18 is behind right here. Oh! Rip Baroni. Space Ghost Coffee getting a nice headshot onto that Spy as he decloaked behind their combo. So Ubers are once more fairly even, as both medics didn't quite work out for them. Spy's just trying to get a handle on some of this going on. June is going to be taken out, and oh, that is a valiant push trying to get on there by Waimio. It's not going to be happening. Chikabo gets taken down, and we're seeing sort of a jockeying to push in on this left side from Chill Penguins, and they're getting a lot of traction and a lot of ground trying to get in there. Vipa does have a level 1 up that's going to contest it a little bit, but who knows? Pause again, my friends.
Definitely looks like Dragon Tales is having a hard time keeping their players in the game. I don't know if that's maybe just a personal issue or what's going on there.
Yeah, I think it's a problem with Castiel as well. I just saw him pop in and out of game right there, so hopefully that'll get fixed, which could be really unfortunate because the heavy is mildly important in terms of just defense.
Well, definitely on this last push too. If your heavy can get in further on the left side and give your team a little bit more space.
Oh my god. Mariposa get taken down again by Space Ghost Coffee, who's on a 4-kill streak. That is nice, and that is going to be a full Uber advantage to the attacking team. That will be Chill Penguins, and they really just please capitalize on this. Chris 18 took down Drunk Uncle as well, so that is a demo down for the defense. The Uber does get popped out. Valiant trying to take on this level 3, but oh my god, Vipa is going to keep that sentry up. It finally goes down. Space Ghost Coffee gets taken down in the collateral right there, and oh, Crabap got it. Oh my god, that 5-kill thing right there with this banner. Oh, that was disgusting. That was incredible, that defense. That was really clutch. Crab pretty much just saved the point there.
Crab F definitely going ham, using that black box and definitely using it to his advantage, just spamming out the cart. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, the Spy. Chris 18, he wanted it so badly, but those stickies just got on there and he got decimated trying to get that Spy cap going on. Not quite happening. And we actually do have a quick fix up on defense. So that's something to take note of. Mariposa is on that. We are seeing a right side push as well. Castiel gets taken down really early in that exchange, and Heath Crabap goes down. Space Ghost Coffee gets a nice pick onto him. And so we are just, oh my god, that cap, nice. That was really solid. And for a while there, I thought they'd be able to defend it, but somebody just snuck right in past them.
6 minute and 27-second push is not bad at all, considering all all the problems that Dragon Tales' heavy has been having. I definitely say Dragon Tales is going to have to get on this cart and give it their all. Definitely a ×3 at all times is what it's going to take for them to get it to the last point.
Absolutely, and honestly, I really do think that they're capable of it. I think they could do it. Enrique was doing a lot of work on defense, and I think that, I think he'll be protected enough by his team to be able to get in there. But between Space Ghost and Chris 18 getting some clutch picks, I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, we do see Sentry in the regular spot. Both meds up on Medigun, no weird crit sticky strats, Spy standing in sort of the regular spot up there, Chris 18 chilling up on that platform, and we're just gonna see how they manage to get in here and how Dragon Tales manages. That is definitely a pause, I believe.
Third time's the charm, I'd say.
Absolutely. I would say 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but Meatloaf is a little old. If
I'll
not,
be interested. I will be interested to see if who happens to be the sniper, Space Ghost Coffee. I'll be interested to see if he can get some pretty good picks off on the left side. Actually, let's see where he's at right now. Looks like he did a little sack, so it looks like he's going to be a little bit late to the party. But I'm hoping that he can get a pretty good sight line down the main portion, or maybe onto the combo coming up on the left side. So we'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And oh gosh, these pauses. But you know, pardon me, I just completely, my brain stopped functioning right there. I do believe the problem is once more with Castiel, but I hope that gets, as we said already, resolved without too much further ado. I really want to see Chris 18 do something interesting. He's on the Cloak and Dagger. He's going to be, you know, tossing out some intel to his team, which is what good spies do so far. And I want to see June do some more stuff. I like seeing June. I have played against June a few times, a long time ago, but I've heard a lot of good things about him. So, yo.
June is a great soldier. I have personal experience from playing on Corn Ducks last season, from actually playing with him, and I would definitely say that he's a very solid soldier. He knows when to bomb. He calls all of his bombs. So I'm hoping that he can keep down this right side, especially with Waimeo. Of course, Waimeo is a great scout. Apparently he went IM this season, if I'm not mistaken. I might be completely wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But definitely BB's combo and their flank is definitely is a force to be reckoned with.
For sure. And because we seem to have a bit long of a pause right here, it might be in our best interest to sort of cut the music until it gets resolved. So stick around. We're going to have an unpause. We're going to have some video games going on. Unpause. All right, we are back. As soon as we cut the music, of course, the game decides to go live. So here we go, throwing out here, actually kind of interesting on the Iron Bomber, and right away Space Ghost getting that angle onto Castiel. So great job from there. The sentry gun, that's the offensive sentry gun, doesn't really matter all that much. And we're getting a really solid sort of push going on here. Vipa gets taken down by that Wrangler from Chikobo, who's doing some work right here, and we actually do see the blue spy in position. That'll be Pearl, sort of sneaking around behind here, trying to get something done. Chris 18 did get caught out by Keith, so he will be out of commission for a good while. And, you know, I'm just on the Pearl cam. Hasn't been found. Oh my god, got bumped into like crazy trying to do the juke thing. Absolutely not. I thought for sure he may have had something going on, but no such dice. Lovable Man gets taken out here. Both medics still holding on to that Uber, and we are seeing a bit more of a hesitant push coming out from that offense as opposed to the other teams.
I definitely would say that most teams that end up pushing out the right side usually have to get fairly aggressive, a little bit more aggressive than what they're being right now. It looks like Ubers are going out. Red popped their Uber first. Blue is pushing red back.
Yeah, and that'll be a really good kite over here from Red. Medic is still alive, still has a little bit of advantage going on there. Oh, Chris 18 getting both Enrique and Viper right there. Nice backstab, actually on a 3-kill streak, which is kind of unheard of for a spy at this sort of echelon of Highlander. Oh, June trying to get in there, but getting absolutely denied by Lovable right here. Just rockets getting air blasted back and forth, and there we go. Pearl finally getting a nice pick onto Space Ghost Coffee, and June getting one onto Drunk Uncle before they finally get taken out by Keith. And so we are going to see a much better second hold going on here. The sentry is actually overlooking the point, not necessarily in that standard spot underneath the balcony. It's going to be on the left side barn instead. Castiel gets taken down by Chris 18. That's going to be nice because Heavy has incredible pushing power, say with those Fists of Steel, as well as defensively.
Now this gun here is a really big problem. Unless their combo can get really aggressive and push into that little hold, it's definitely going to be up to the demo to just spam out that gun and try to get it down, because you can't have your flank push the cart. It's a really big problem.
Yeah, there just really isn't a good angle, especially with, I believe, yeah, that can't really be fired through, and the way that corner is, it's just not too good there. Chris 18's been getting really aggressive right there. I believe he is running DR, trying to get in there. Ooh, Wymeo taken out by a dirty headshot from Enrique, so good job going on there, and it does look like the flank is sort of inching forward here, trying to get in there. Oh, Pearl getting in there on Space Ghost Coffee, taking him out just as soon as Crab got taken out as well, and there we go. Drunk Uncle gets taken down by the Iron Bomber of all things, which means that sentry's gonna be up, and we're actually gonna have the Heavy coming in here trying to make that happen. We do have a change. We do not have Castiel on Heavy anymore. That is Carson, and he's going to be trying to get in there, but Wymeo takes him out with a few nice scatter shots. And with the NG down, that sentry is going to go down. It is sapped. Good job, Pearl.
Gamma also went down. Sorry to interrupt. Gamma also went down in that push for Dragon Tail, so it looks like BV's going to actually have to hopefully try to get in for a reset. It looks like Chocobo is actually setting up another gun, so they might be able to reset this.
I don't think they'll be able to, not with the demo that close. And yep, just as I said that, wow, Pal's got headshot right there, and Drunk Uncle gets taken down once more. Chris 18 just really has his number, getting in there with those aggressive stats, doing a good job. There we go. Enrique Iglesias getting out the best of that sniper battle right there. So that Space Ghost Coffee sort of hammering down that flank, or those sight lines. We do have Pearl sort of in position. I think he might have gotten caught out, but he's definitely getting in there, maybe about to do something. And here we go. We do have Soldier in position as well. That is Crab. And so I really want to see some sort of spy play. There we go. Heavy gets down. Viper gets taken down as well by Space Ghost Coffee. And this cart is getting really close. And here we go. Finally, the sentry's in the more standard position. This is just really scrappy. We don't have a lot of time left. The medic is down. In terms of Gamma is down, that is. And there's 100% Uber advantage on the side of... that would be Dragon Tails. And they finally managed to get that cap. Good job, Chris 18 trying to save that last second, but not going to work out.
With almost a 3-minute hold on second, they're definitely... honestly, I hate to jump the gun, but I really don't see Dragon Tails getting this third push in.
No, I really don't think so, especially because Chocobo did sort of back out. He didn't stay in there. And so he's going to have time to set up at least some sort of defense. I think his sentry's almost at 11. No, here we go. Uber comes out. Carson gets taken out in the collateral, so that is a heavy down. But the Demo and Pyro are getting in right here, and they're met with a wrangled level 2, which actually gets taken down right there. And John going, oh my god, taking out Drunk Uncle before he can death the stickies. Then Chris 18 getting the crit onto the medic. And oh my god, that was a really nice defense right there. Sentry is still... that is going to be a really gnarly hold to break, especially with that much Uber disadvantage.
What I'm glad is that Gamma actually pushed back and actually used his team, or her team. I'm assuming it's a female. I'm not gonna speculate there, but Gamma actually used her team to actually protect her Uber. She only had 60% whenever they were pushing in, so that was a good job for her.
There we go. Uber actually did get popped out. Gamma's going to sort of do a little defensive Uber right here. The other team was getting really aggressive. Oh my god, Carson is up in that spot. Oh, later Gamma gets mowed down by a minigun from above as he was standing up on that area. He's going to take down the sentry as well. Wymeo is down. Enrique Iglesias and Carson are just taking down the opposition right here, guaranteeing their team a cap onto this third point, and maybe a chance for a crack at last. I doubt they'll be able to. I heard the call for only 30 seconds left on the clock. Chris 18 trying to get in there, gets taken down. They have 100% Uber pushing in here, trying to get in there, and there we are. That is going to be the push on from Mariposa's side on her demo, on their demo. But it's getting air blasted right and left. Johnny doing a great job, and Carson coming in from the flank, picking up another few kills, up to a 5-kill streak. And then the Red Heavy getting taken down, and Enrique Iglesias, they might actually be able to get this cap, and that'll be incredible. Oh my god. Gamma trying to get on there. Chris 18 getting Crab up, and just barely running out of time. That was so close.
If they would have spared 30, maybe not even 30, 10 more seconds on their second push, oh man, that game could have ended so much differently.
Oh, and that was so close to begin with. Oh my gosh. Ooh, so we will be going into the second half. We'll see people switching teams going on here. And that will be... yeah. Wow. That was great. That was a great roll.
That was definitely a good round. You know, with all things aside, with all of the lagging out that Castile had, hopefully, I'm hoping the Dragon Tails can actually go ahead and turn this, you know, the second half around.
Yeah, I really think they might be able to.
With Carson's big play taking out the medic in the demo in third, I definitely am hoping. I'm definitely rooting for you, Dragon Tails. Do your thing.
Absolutely. Yo, you mentioned something a little earlier. You said there's a story behind the name Dragon Tales?
Okay, so Dragon Tales, for you, I'm assuming it came out in the 90s. I'm assuming late
I watched this
90s,
as a kid.
early 2000s.
Yeah, it was on like PBS and stuff.
It's actually, believe it or not, it's an American-Canadian animated preschool show for children. It was actually only on TV for roughly 10 years, give or take. There was 3 separate seasons, I'm assuming. But I'm curious. I'm actually really curious how the team Dragon Tales decided to go with a name, considering it is just an animated TV show.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it has nothing to do with the animated TV show, but who knows? Then again, who knows really why most of the names in Plat got chosen, or you know, in TF2 in general got chosen. If we're gonna be honest.
Yeah, that is definitely a good question.
Memes, yo, memes and inside jokes. That's basically it. So we are going to be holding on here, and Carson did a really great job. Yo, just saying, getting in there, substituting for Castiel on such short notice. It went absolutely wild. Oh my god, just playing that flank heavy was gnarly.
Definitely got the MVP in my book for coming in with such short notice.
Mm-hmm. And I know I didn't mention it a whole lot, but Johnny was doing a really great job just protecting his team. He's been playing Highlander for like 30 years and a half, or like forever and a half, and I know I really enjoy watching him, but like you mentioned earlier, great addition to any team, and he was doing a lot of work just defending his combo.
Yeah, he's definitely the pyro that you need to get you out of a sticky situation. He knows the mechanics of pyro, which is great. I've watched a couple of his YouTube videos, and I tune into his stream a couple times. Shameless plug, but I definitely think that he does BB a lot of justice, especially for their combo.
Mm-hmm, for sure. And so we are live. Both teams are, you know, set up, going in, Medigun, the standard, sentry, correct spot. We are starting, going on here, and we do have, that'll be Dragon Tail pushing out here, trying to make that happen. We have a ×4 on the cart, and we do, ooh, that is a nice pick right away onto Lovable Man from Space Ghost Coffee, and then Vipa goes down as well, so that's already, you know, that's definitely some things. Oh my god, Carson getting up the fist kill onto that spy. That, I guess, you know, you deserve it for every once in a while. The sentry is still up. It actually gets rescue rangered away as we are seeing the team push up here, getting a little bit more aggressive. Mio is sort of dancing around this cart. He is finally going to take down Carson, and Pearl gets to pick onto Space Ghost Coffee as well, so that's going to be really great seeing that. And we do have the sentry back up in sort of the regular position. Crab trying to spam it out, not doing a really good job. That'll be Johnny sort of saying absolutely not, M2ing him away from there. Pals gets taken out though in the collateral, and the Uber did get popped out, sort of defensive, and the other medic did pop Uber as well. That'll be Mariposa juggling between her combo, and Drunk Uncle takes down Chris 18. June gets taken down, and that'll be a really solid push right here for the attacking team.
Definitely a better push than last round's push. Looks like Monkey 66 actually went down fairly early, and then Pal's following him not too long behind. It's unfortunate that they had to pop on the soldier, but you do what you have to do.
Chikobo setting up is in exactly the same spot. We do have a soldier behind in a nice sort of spamming angle. That'll be Crab sort of doing the soldier v soldier fight on the flank, trying to, there we go. June actually gets the best of him with that black box. Pearl gets taken out by Johnny, and that level 3 is in prime position to just rain havoc on anyone trying to get that cart, and Vipa and Pete get mowed down by the heavy right there. And oh my god, this Pyro v Pyro. Heavy backing it up, that's not really going to happen. And so we just really need to see, Dragon Tails just sort of regroup.
Enrique Iglesias actually got a really key pick on this, or sorry, other way around. Space Ghost Coffee actually got a really key pick onto Enrique Iglesias, which actually freed up a lot of the space and a lot of the sideline for their medic to actually move around a little bit more freely.
For sure, and that is so important on this point, just because crossing that area is just so terrible. Ooh, Drunk Uncle getting taken down there by Junmu after getting Jarati by Space Ghost Coffee, so that's a pretty nice assist going on there. And Chris18 getting a nice pick onto Carson, who has been doing a lot of work. Uma managed to get the sap, but got caught out before that, had any chance to get into effect. And there we go, Chris18 getting a nice pick onto Enrique. That's going to free up a lot of room as well. And this is really a stranglehold of a hold right here. Not to say hold twice within the same sentence and 3 times within 2. Oh, here we go. Uber finally gets popped off onto Dragon Tails. That demo's going in there. That'll be Drunk Uncle. And here we go, the defensive Uber. Johnny's going to absolutely stuff that other Uber, render it absolutely just immobilized. Oh my god. Oh my god. Lovable trying to burn on that angle wasn't going to be having any of it. Drunk Uncle gets taken out by a really nice headshot. Space Ghost Coffee on that 5 kill streak, getting on there, getting that final pick onto Pearl, and this is just really scrappy right now. Whew.
Carson's going really big in this house. He actually just took out 3 of their classes and allowed their scout, or allowed Keep to actually get in onto Gamma, which was really great.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this pirate. Oh my god. Oh, what a hero trying to get that. Oh, he gets the sentry. Lovable got the sentry down on that angle. What a hero getting in there, and especially with Chilfang that's having to back out so far, that'll finally be a 2nd point cap for Dragon Tails. It took quite a while, but yo, that sentry was really effective. Props to Chickabow.
I will definitely say you can tell the biggest difference is actually where the Heavy creates so much space for the team to actually get into areas that they need to be in. Carson doing a really good job here.
For sure. And we do have no sentry is set up quite yet on the defensive side, and we do have both medics have their Uber. They're poised to take advantage of the first mistake they come across. Oh my god, the sticky trap, the sticky trap! Did it just a second too late. Almost. There we go. Both medics pop off their Uber. And sort of, Enrique Iglesias gets taken out. Carson is once more in that spot, ready to jump down onto some people. And Chickabow got taken down. Gamma got taken down as well. And so that is a lot of people down on defense. It's only 3 up. It's just the sniper, the soldier, and the pyro. Not much is going to be happening there. June trying to get in there, making something happen, but that'll be a really easy 3rd point. I don't really know what went wrong with that hold. Did they just not back up fast enough?
They let Monkey actually go down fairly early. Unfortunately, Carson actually picked up a lot of damage on Monkey, forcing Monkey out of the fight, so.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much. We are pushing into last. There is a bit of an advantage going on here on Dragon Tail's side, but nothing super duper, significant. Sentry is up in the regular place on top of those barrels. Carson gets taken out by Space Ghost Coffee, so that's going to be nice because he was so instrumental in the team's push in last time. So we're getting in here. We are seeing Pearl right here on that Cloak and Dagger, doing some intel work, maybe in position to get something done, cloaking, uncloaking, and we're just sort of playing the waiting game right now, trying to see who gets that first good entry pick. Oh, down goes Enrique Iglesias, Chris18, getting that first pick right there, and that'll be nice. And then getting the backstab onto the enemy spy as well. And so trying to push in here, both Ubers did get popped out on the left side of the point, but the red Uber, the defensive Uber, is going to be better, definitely, for sure. And that is a lot of people down on the Dragon Tail side, and they're just going to be, oh man, Monkey and Chris getting mowed down by Carson, and sort of the aftermath going on there. And he's going to try and stay in here, like you said, create that space as much as he can, but Pal's going to get in here, take advantage of that, brew those mini crits, and trying to get in on there. June catches out Pearl as well, and so I still have that level 3 up.
Looks like they're actually going to go from pushing to the right side, actually, to try to get into the left side. Hopefully Carson can create a little bit of space here.
For sure. He's on like a 5 kill streak too. Yikes. Chris18 gets taken down. He's actually on the DR, so he's still behind somewhere, and Johnny's being pretty vigilant in terms of trying to catch him out. And Pearl gets caught out by that sentry, so he's going to be down for the count as well. And we are just sort of trying to get in there. We do have 100% on the attacking side. They really need to get in there. Here we go. Get in there, try and get a pick on that medic before they get that Uber. And Gamma is sitting in. Oh, down goes Gamma. Lovable, man. Getting in there with the flamethrower. Doing a really good job right there. Gets taken out by Johnny with that shotgun on point. but Carson is still here. That sentry is still here as well, and it finally gets taken down. Crab finally getting in there, and we do have Drunk Uncle trying to get in here. Oh, later, Pearl. That'll be Chris 18 finding his back once more, and what was looking like a really promising push. Oh my, no, Crab! Chris 18 getting a nice ambassador headshot on him. Last second, Keith going in too, and people are just throwing bodies on this cart, but it's not working out too well.
What they should do, honestly, right now is actually just try to get their wits about themselves and reset. They have enough time that they can actually get in for another quick push, maybe try to do a dry Uber into, or a dry push into the left side and just get as many bodies as they can on the cart.
Yeah, for sure, and they really should be. Oh, Johnny is down, so that's actually going to be really good. Chris 18, Crab F is actually running the direct hit, so that'll be fun for any... Yep, down goes that sentry gun, so that'll be much easier for their lighter classes to push in. Scout going in here, Scout battle on the point, nobody's really noticed it yet, and oh my god, let's see who wins it out here, and that'll be, oh my god, doing a great job right there. Keith getting taken down though, last second by Chicabo's Rescue Ranger, and finally, the cap coming on here. I think that was Pearl that cap, it was a spy cap, and boom.
Pearl
Nice.
with that big sneaky spy cap uncloaking on the cart, that's awesome.
So good. You know, one would think that uncloaking on the cart would be like the least sneakiest thing you could do, but hey, if it works, it works, and I'm not complaining because that was nice.
Hey, you're right, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. You gotta win, you gotta get them frags. Or, I mean, play the objective. It's Team Fortress 2, right? That's all we do is play
Right.
the objective. Uh-huh. Alright, no crit screed coming out here. We do have, I'm sure, in regular spot, Vipa setting up there, and what's the time? 8:02? That's pretty solid hold time, to be honest.
Definitely a solid hold time considering that the last push by BV was 6 minutes and 47 seconds and Dragon Tales didn't have a heavy for most of it. So with Carson here, I hate to keep talking about him, but like I said, this map is so important to have a heavy. Just creates so much space for your team.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, he is important. He's the wild card. He comes in here, you have no idea, it's not their main, so it just, sometimes having a ringer come in just turns the tide of the entire game. I know it did last week when, gosh, Nursey actually was completely timing out, and Carl came in and played medic, and that just really, really helped out K&D a whole lot. It became a lot more definitive. So here we go, getting started, coming out here. Crab is our first casualty, getting taken out right there, and Chris 18, ooh, Pearl getting a nice pick onto Space Ghost Coffee. It'll be nice not to have to worry about a sniper, and Chris 18 actually is in position to sort of make something happen. Chickabo goes down to Drunk Uncle, and yep, Pearl getting a nice pick onto Pals. And, you know, heavies actually have a lot of pushing power, running that Fist of Steel, just sort of moving forward. Oh, getting another stab onto Space Ghost Coffee. Pearl on a 3-kill streak. Good job. Getting in there. Both medics, nobody's popped out their Uber. Oh, Pearl, 4-kill streak, gets gamma, gets the drop. Oh, that was absolutely disgusting. I love it. Please,
Pearl's-
give me some more of that. Vipa Sentry Gun is still up, but they are going to have a lot more difficulty pushing in here without a medic, and especially with Mariposa having so much. Carson does go down to Wymeo, who's dancing around there, and Keith takes down Carson. Enrique gets headshot by Chris 18, running that Ambassador, and he gets Drunk Uncle as well. Nice 2-kill streak, and it actually looks like they'll be able to get this first point pretty much for free. The Uber did get popped out here in Longhouse, but nothing's really going to get, you know, grabbed with that. It's just really back out, more defense. Oh! Chris 18! Yes! Just as soon as the Pyro turns around to go forward, Mariposa backs right into that knife, and that is going to be great. Space Ghost Coffee making some great room on the offensive, taking out and reading. Oh! Gamma's down again! Oh my god, Pearl just has this medic's number, and it is nice. This is such a solid push, and oh, ooh, there's a Kritzkrieg on the floor coming out here from Mariposa, so that'll definitely be interesting, especially with as much advantage it's going to be giving here. And Chickabo down, Space Ghost Coffee down, and it looks like there might be a defense going out here. Draw later, Pearl getting another pick onto Monkey right there. Oh my god, the spy is on fire!
Pearl is definitely doing a lot for this hold here.
Yeah, for sure. And we do have 60% on this Kritzkrieg. Defensive Kritzkrieg, I'm not sure if anyone's called it yet. Maybe. We don't often see Kritzkrieg too much on payload maps, and, well, at least I don't. I haven't in a while. I don't know about you. perhaps it happens, but in the past few games I haven't really seen too much play on different mediguns. Chris 18 was trying to jockey in position, not working, and Pearl does get caught out by Johnny, and so we probably do have intel, or the other team has intel, that Crits Creek is happening, and there we go! Crits gets popped, trying to get in there, oh my god!
Oh man.
Oh, that was a disgusting, sticky, and lovable, almost made it happen, almost, oh sorry, Johnny almost made that happen, almost reflected that, saved the bet from one sticky, but then boom, in comes that snipe, and that is going to be a really nice defense. Drunk Uncle gets taken down by a headshot from Space Ghost Coffee, who also takes down Pearl once more. That is only 3 up on the defending team, but oh my god, they are still up on that Crits Creek. There is going to be that cap going on there, but yo, that was spectacular, and it bought them a bit of time. Alright, pushing in here, Johnny getting a pick onto Lovable Man. We don't really have a sentry set up on defense quite yet, and it does look like Blue's going to be able to walk in here. That'll be Chill Penguin sort of getting in here, trying to just sort of jockey, prevent that sentry from being set up because it's such a pain. Chris 18 getting a pick onto Carson, then Johnny taking down Vipa. Oh, later, Pearl once more getting another pick onto Gamma. So great job there, and Mariposa actually getting a crossbow pick onto the Spy. That'll be Chris 18. Oh, then Mariposa gets taken down by Space Ghost. 5 kill streak right there, both medics down. And this'll definitely be a cap right here going in for Chill Penguins.
The worst medic deaths are when you are 5 or 10% from having Uber. Oh, they hurt so bad.
But really though, you're like ready, you're mashing that mouse, you're mashing your Uber pop, just waiting for it, and then nothing. Respawn. So here we go, just rolling through, getting that momentum. We do have Chill Penguins just doing a really good job of pushing in here. They have 3 minutes to push in the last. I really don't think there is any way they can't push in unless Dragon Tails manage to just absolutely lock down this point and stop this roll as much as possible. Chris 18 gets taken down, so that's a good job. Both medics are back on Medigun, that is worth noting. The stint on the Crits Creek worked out beautifully, but only for so long. Mariposa picking up a frag onto a sentry gun right there, and so we are seeing some good practices on over in here. The opposing team, they're regrouping, they're getting in here, they have that Uber, and they're going to be moving in on the left side of the point right here. Chris 18 got taken up by Lobbleman. Here we go, the Uber does get popped out. Johnny taking a lot of that Uber in, and here we go, Monkey getting a lot of work done on that sentry, does finally get taken out. Johnny making a lot of room, gets taken down by Keith, and Carson actually takes out Wymeo, and that was enough time for the other medic to get that Uber. That'll be Mariposa coming in here. Oh, Pro got a stab onto Chickabo, so that's pretty good, but I don't know, was a bit of an extension on the Uber, but it kind of worked out. It still sort of sucks though, because there's definitely going to be an Uber advantage on the attacking side. Space Ghost Coffee just got picked right there. But, you know, on last, there's just so much jockeying back and forth. Like, it's great to have a sniper pick, but honestly, I'd say, God, what would be the best pick to get in on a last like this?
For Borneo, I definitely say that a pyro or a sniper pick is definitely going to be the best for your team as a whole, especially on pushing.
Mm-hmm. So we do have a bit of a rotation going on here. The majority of Chill Penguin sort of chilling on the left side right here. Monkey getting taken down by Drunk Uncle, and Carson right there picking up the assist, and Keith just catching out that Spy, catching out Chris 18 the entire time. Sentry is still up. Both medics are approaching 100% Uber, and there we go. There's the pyro pick that you just mentioned. Space Ghost Coffee getting a nice headshot onto Lovable Man, and yep, here we go. It does look like we are gearing up to see maybe a bit of a push. Nah, I don't know. It wasn't enough to sort of get in there. Maybe we'll see a bit more. Yep, here we go. Throwing some stickies out. I just heard a banner being popped. Sentry's still up. It really needs to get focused. People need to get in there, but everyone is Girardi'd, so I don't think anyone is really... Oh my god, what a hero. Wymeo pushing that cart, doing his best, and Johnny getting a nasty reflect onto Crab F. That was incredible. Getting in there. That sentry is still up, but a lot of blue is just getting in here. Both Ubers getting popped out, and it is just the Uber dance going on out here. Chris 18 getting caught in the collateral, and Carson taking out Chickabo. Keith continuing on his kill streak. Johnny's down, Space Ghost Coffee is down, and that is a really solid defense going on here. Drunk Uncle down Wymeo, and that is only 3 up for Chill Penguins right here, so that was really valiant, but what could they have done better there?
Realistically, when you think about the map Borneo, it usually will take you about 30 seconds to actually fully set up for your team to go in. When they... Oh, looks like Chris or Pearl. Oh my gosh, Pearl getting a big stab on Gamma. I don't think that they can do it. I don't think they can do it.
Oh my god, especially not with Gamma down like that. And you know what we thought would have been easy, just Peanuts going in here. It's gonna be, there we go, Uber popped on a point and boom. That's it. That is a successful defense for Dragon Tales right there. And so that's 1-1, isn't it?
That's a turnaround. I'm telling you, I have faith in Dragon Tales.
Buddy. Oh my god, that was great. I'm gonna take a look at some of these logs real quick. Hold on. Give me just a brief moment to figure this out as we wait for the teams to switch sides to go to another half. Or the tiebreaker. Excuse me. Words are hard.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and load up I'm gonna load up the stats as well. I wanna take a look at who's doing the most work for both of these teams.
For sure. And actually, oh my god, my logs are broken. Go figure. But I would not be surprised if just the spies are just kings of the frags going in here. Just throwing that out there as a prediction.
So it actually looks like Space Ghost Coffee came in top frag with 22 kills and only 9 deaths.
Oh my god.
And like
Space
I said, Heavies create so much space on this map. Carson with the second most frags, 20 kills and only 10 deaths.
Oh my god, what a hero. Ringer getting in there and just doing gnarly. Drunk Uncle got some ridiculous damage, almost hitting that 500 DPM, which is really nice, especially considering how much he was being put in his grave the first half going on there. Monkey not too far behind, but wow, just really back and forth, and I really like it when stuff is this even, to be honest.
Believe it or not, actually, from what the logs are saying, it looks like they actually had the exact same amount of frags between them. It only really looks like the major difference is the Uber charge count, actually. It looks like Mariposa actually had 11 Uber charges versus Gamma's only 6.
Yeah, because oh my god, Pearl just had Gamma's number. It was really disheartening to watch, and that's just so frustrating too. And the spy just manages to get you over and over and over again. And yo, I'm sure it's just frustrating for the entire team, especially for your Pyro and your Heavy, who you do your best trying to protect your combo, but it just doesn't always work out. So, yo, Sim,
What's up?
Who do you think is gonna take the next round?
At the beginning of the cast, I was speculating on Dragon Tales taking this, with some type of opposition, but I can't. I don't know. I'm completely in the middle. I'm sitting on the middle of the fence.
On the middle of the fence, on top
Yes.
and in the middle. All right, I can dig it. You know what? I think Dragon Tales might get it. I think I'm gonna throw in my towel with Dragon Tales as well, just because I don't know. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that, people get tilted. Stuff happens when people get frustrated. You know how it goes. We all know how it goes. We play TF2. We know what it's like to be permanently on tilt as if we're playing pinball instead. So both Mediguns coming out here once more. No fancy crit sticky strats, which, to be honest, don't even really tend to work out that well anyway. But, I mean, it's worth a try if it's worth a try. Alright. Sentry is in the regular position. That'll be Vipa hitting it with that wrench over there, and I just want to watch these snipers. I want to watch them walk over each other's respective team if they really can. I've really been liking Enrique. Space Ghost Coffee is my boy when I can, say his name right and not call him Coffee Monster instead. shoutouts to that happening an awful lot. Not this season, though, I promise. So here we go, straight out the gates, getting on here. A lot of people on this cart, heavy pushing it with those Fists of Steel. We do have Pearl sort of in position right here, and it does look like Gamma is going to be really content to just wait in here, wait and spawn until something is clear. There we go. Pearl gets caught out by Space Ghost Coffee and get taken out by Pals. Crab F taking down Chris 18 right here, and there's some long-range stickies being spammed out onto that sentry gun, and it's going to be defended. Drunk Uncle actually gets taken down as well by Space Ghost Coffees. That's going to be a really nice entry pick going in here. Not having a demo on defense, and I believe that sentry... No, it got taken back. That'll be Vipa just pulling it back with the Rescue Ranger, setting up on top of those crates in Longhouse. And there we go. Uber does get popped out. It does look like Mariposa is going to Uber onto that cart, and they aren't really going to pick up anyone. They do pick up Wymeo. Carson gets a kill onto him, but they're going to be content to sort of back out, make stuff happen. Chris 18 dead Rang behind, so we do have a spy in position to sort of make something happen. Nope. Keith had his number again. He's been doing a lot of spy killing. I'm just saying, Pearl gets caught out as well by Monkey, so for a little while, the teams don't have to watch their backs. Oh man, that Girardi reflect. Nice. Johnny doing a really good job reflecting spam off the cart. We do have the sentry being set up on top of the balcony over here, overlooking the second point, so no cheeky sort of plays going on here. Wymeo getting picked off onto the flank, and there we go, Chicobo sentry as well. Chicobo down too, Carson down. Uma getting it, sorry, Pearl getting a nice stab onto Pals before getting a headshot by Space Ghost. Keith getting headshot as well. Oh my god, it's great.
With Mariposa down and Drunk Uncle so hurt, I wouldn't be surprised if Vipa actually decides to get his gun out. It'll be pretty, for the lack of better words, ballsy for him to actually just stay in here.
Yeah, but Monkey actually did get taken down, and Spy just got Texas two-stepped over here by Vipa. So he's actually looking to move his sentry gun to a more aggressive location. You said ballsy, and I think ballsy was definitely the right term for it, as he's setting up those level 3 on those rocks. Down goes June on that flank right there, as well as Chicobo, and it is just really scrappy going on here. Space Ghost Coffee has a really nice view of the entire point, trying to get in there, throwing that Girardi, and Keith gets taken out by Chris 18 right there. Wymeo as well, and here we go. Uber gets, oh my god, absolutely denied right there by Lava Bowl, just reflecting and throwing them backwards all the way. And oh my god, the crits come out. Chris 18 down, Crit Stickies all over the point. They don't really manage to get anyone, but oh, never mind. Pals goes down. That's really nice, but then Pearl gets Gamma once more. So good job right there, but that sort of last-ditch crits didn't quite work out, although Mariposa did manage to make it out, so they're going to have a really significant advantage going on there if they decide to stay on the crit streak.
Very significant advantage. Hopefully they can get a third hold in here. It looks like Wymeo was actually getting fairly aggressive into the house. Keith catching out Chris 18, so it looks like they're going to actually have a fairly successful third hold.
Oh, June getting a nice air shot / wall shot onto Vipo, so, later Sentry, that's not going to be happening. So I don't know, it might not be the best third hold that we've ever seen. We do have sort of stickies in that spot. We do have, later Gamma! Oh, Pearl getting another stab onto that medic, that poor sweet medic, just getting absolutely roasted by now. And maybe I was a little right, Caster's Curse, they're being a little tilted right there with those spy plays from Pearl, who is still wandering around right here, making that happen. Oh, yeah, Chris 18 dead. Once more getting caught out by Drunk Uncle, and we do have 100% crits on the defending side, so that'll definitely be something to defend with, especially considering there's only, 35% Uber coming up from those attackers. Wymeo getting taken down by a level 1 up here on that third floor. Keith getting headshot by Space Ghost. Ooh, Monkey down, and June down. Yo, Pearl has everyone's number, and Pearl wasn't doing exactly the best in the first round right here, but they really just turned it on. Yikes.
Pearl definitely has it out for some of these players. You can definitely tell by the frags. Like you said, first point there wasn't much going on. They caught him out really quick, and then now it looks like he's going ham.
Hannah's a good way of putting it. Here we go. Sticky's coming out, trying to spam out that sentry a little bit. It does look like the NG is Girardi'd, so that's a nice little assist going. Oh, Mariposa, Chris 18 finally catching up on that medic frag game, taking Mariposa down. And so, ooh, that'll be so nice, especially with that 100% Uber coming out from that attacking team. They don't now have to use this Uber. Well, they do anyway to sort of get as much as they can. I don't really think they had to in order to get that point. Oh, pro behind? No. Not quite happening. It does look like Pal's gonna turn around in time to save his medic from that spy there, thankfully. And so we are going to finally see this 3rd point cap coming out here.
5 minutes and 30 seconds for 3 points is not too bad. Hopefully Dragon Tales can go ahead and get a little 4th hold here and maybe work their magic.
Oh, for sure. And we do already have the beginnings of a hold. Sentries up, both men's on minigun. Fairly even Ubers back and forth. June on a really nice spot on top of the barbed wire trying to catch someone out, but nobody's gonna... Oops, Space Ghost Copy actually got cut out by Crab on the right-hand flank. So that'll be pretty nice. And we do have a certain Pearl in position, ready to backstab anyone who comes their way. Chris 18 was trying to sort of DR, get in behind. That didn't quite work out. And both medics do have that Uber. We should be seeing people going into position. There we go. I just heard a banner get popped. So very soon, maybe? Nah. It didn't happen. I was baited. Banner was coming in here on the flank. Chickabo got taken down by Crab F, who popped that banner right there. And Limey actually got taken down by Viper. Oh my god. Pearl getting Space Ghost Coffee. So that's really nice as well. But we don't have really any sort of significant Uber exchange happening. Carson is down on defense though, so that'll be pretty nice, but you know, even with Carson down, you just have to get in on that sentry.
Still looks like Pearl's actually just hanging out, waiting to try to get a pick. Maybe might have something here secured. Oh, no, misses the stab. Takes down Space Ghost Coffee. That's a pretty big pick, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. Ooh, and a teleporter pick, even bigger. I jest. June taking down Pearl, and we do have Waimea doing his best to sort of push that cart forward, doing that futile scout's job of getting absolutely chewed to hamburger as much as possible. And we do have Carson getting a little bit aggressive on here, on that left side, on the people trying to pull in here. That is Monkey getting in there. Chris 18 get caught out, and actually Pals managed to mow down Carson in the sort of collateral right there. And we do have the medic. Here he is, finally Gamma getting that Uber out, but it is just, he got sort of separated from his team. And the counter Uber came out. It was a much better Uber. Wymeo's down. And so even though the attacking team is going to be able to stay in on the left side, that's not really going to be happening. Ooh, and Greek actually gets taken out, and Drunk Uncle as well. Monkey doing a really good job of spamming the sentry out. It is a level 1, but Vipa is really just keeping this up very valiantly. Oh, Chris 18 getting that stab onto Vipa, opening up that last area for maybe some of the light classes to get in here. Oh, shout out to Crab, by the way, for being on a really fat 10 kill streak. So he's doing a really great job, and then there's just people just getting tossed in here onto this point. Lovable was trying to get in behind, but Johnny took him out with a nice shotgun right there. Trying to get in, and Crab finally getting taken down by Monkey, and we are just so close, and they're just being traded right and left. And in the collateral, Mariposa is the one who is alive and has that Uber advantage, and Chris 18, he was trying to do that spy cap, but it wasn't happening. Oh my gosh. What do they need to do?
Quick note, it actually looks like Vipa decided to go ahead and switch himself onto mini sentries to try to get out a little bit more damage rather than trying to set up a level 3 again, which may play to their advantage, trying to damage what is on cart.
For sure. Carson's actually up on that brass beast. Oh, he's getting sandwiched. Oh, he just got double teamed by the spy and the scout. And it didn't look like Mariposa was going to pop that Uber in time to save him. So they're going to be taking out Crab F doing a little bit of damage right there. And then Monkey getting a headshot by Enrique Iglesias right there on the flank. And we do have 100%, approaching 100% Uber here for Gamma. Hopefully they're able to, hold on to that. And it does look like Pearl does get caught out, so they don't have to worry about watching their back too hard going on here. It'll be much nicer trying to push in versus a mini sentry versus a level 3. That is for sure. And Carson's no longer on the brass bees. Strats. Here we go. Uber popped out, coming in on the left side from the attacking team. Lovable doing a good job of air blasting, just trying to get in there staying on the point, doing a good job, and we're just seeing a lot of wrapping. Johnny picking up a frag onto Viper, and then finally getting the cap. Oh my god.
Longest
9
time
minutes
yet.
and 47 seconds. Ouch.
It's that last hold. That last hold can either make or break a lot of the pushing teams. Especially, like I said, it takes usually about a roughly 30 to 40-second time period where you just have to actually get your team together, really try to focus it down, figure out what you're gonna do so that you can all push in.
For sure, and I don't know, personally I just think Borneo's last it's difficult in terms of payload maps. I mean, it's not necessarily the newest map, but it definitely still does have some of that new map shine on it, as, you know, opposed to like Badwater or Upward or something like that. So, I don't know. Where do you think it stands in terms of pushing difficulty?
Pushing difficulty is definitely a lot harder. I will agree with you there. It takes a very strategic and a very well organized team to actually get through most of the points.
Yeah, that's true, and especially that third point can be really, really nasty if you don't get aggressive on that NG fast before he manages to set up a lot. Especially if his team just sort of puts out a lot. We do have shoutouts to Monkey running that Iron Bomber on first, trying to spam people out on that cart a little bit, throwing some stickies out. Pearl gets caught out really early right here, but Chris18 is in position to maybe get something. Nah, he's Girardi. That's not going to be happening. Ooh, Space Ghost copy, picking up a Dom onto Keith. That is the other team's scout. Both medics on Uber, not seeing any crits plays right now. Ooh, nice pick onto June by Enrique Iglesias. And we are having Carson the hero pushing that cart up the hill, getting absolutely wasted by the sentry. And Chris18 actually getting a really nice stab onto Drunk Uncle. Not having a demo to push in here will be really nice. But, yeah, Monkey also taking out Vipa's sentry gun. Both medics still have their Uber, and Drunk Uncle did get that spawn. And so, you know, we talk about getting these picks, this defense getting those nice picks onto the offense, but it really doesn't matter all too much on the first point just because of that spawn advantage. Oh my god, Pearl getting a nice pick onto Space Ghost Coffee right there, locking down a bit of an advantage for their team moving in here. And we do have that hold in Longhouse. We do have an Uber popped out defensively, actually forced out Monkey getting dropped by their combo, and it does look like Gamma and Johnny will be backing out as much as they can. And oh man, almost in position right there. Chris18 was trying to get something done. It didn't quite happen. Almost got it. And we do have Chickabo sort of setting up in sort of his trademark spot. This time, House is down, Chris18 is down, Johnny is down as well. The sentry gun is taken down by Crab, who did a really good job of jumping behind and getting that nice angle going on there. Later, Gamma, Drunk Uncle getting a nice sticky onto him. And so that's going to be a really easy push going on here. There are 3 people up on the side of Chill Penguins, and that'll be a really easy cap on second. They're going fast.
2 points done in roughly 2 minutes. That's, yeah, they're definitely giving BV a pretty good run for their money right now.
Yeah, for sure. And we do have 70% Uber coming up here on the attacking team. And we do have Carson playing a bit aggressively.
Oh, look at Johnny. Look at Johnny. He's trying to get something cheeky here.
Oh, man. I believe it. Nothing cheekier than a silly pyro play. He's... He wants it. No! Oh, what a hero he's still dancing around with. The Uber got forced out for Johnny.
He did something without doing something.
Oh, that's such a good feeling. And here we go. We're seeing a lot of nice Girardi support coming out here, but that Uber was pretty much useless in terms of taking down that sentry, and it does look like, later, and actually Mariposa got a nice frag onto Space Ghost Copy right there with the crossbow, which is always fun, and Lavo actually got the sentry gun, managed to circle strafe that and take that down as well. We do have Chris18 is behind, maybe in position to do something, but I think that maybe... No, there's no way to contest this, especially not with Carson pushing up so much. Chris18 getting caught out, and with Mariposa up there with their combo, as well as Crab. Or sorry, yeah, that is Crab getting in there. Drunk Uncle.
Drunk Uncle.
Ooh. Nice. Space Ghost Coffee getting a really nice pick on there. Not having a demo to push with is going to really suck, especially because they totally could have pushed in. There's only a level 1. It could have been easy, but now both medics have 100% Uber, and we got to reset, you know?
6 minutes, fairly enough time for them to get the job done. Let's just hopefully they orchestrate everything in a good fashion.
For sure, and this is match point, and I don't know, 6 minutes is a really long time to hold any point, if we're going to be real, though.
It's very possible, but I'm hoping, like I said, my initial thoughts were to root for Dragon Tales, and from what it looks like they've been doing in these past couple points, it definitely looks like they have the they have the advantage here.
For sure. Oh my god, Pearl just pushing them. Wymeo getting headshot by Enrique there. Carson on an 8-kill streak, taking down Monkey right there before getting taken out by Johnny, who got a little bit aggressive there, is holding down that flank as best as he can. Space Ghost Coffee getting the best of that sniper v sniper. We do see a bit of aggression on the flank here on the right side. Chris 18 looks like he's going to be dancing around trying to get something done here, but there's really not enough done to push off of, that is for sure, and that's really the trick with Borneo. You have to have, like, the planets have to align. Oh my god. Pearl doing work here, moving that cart forward, doing a great job of it. But yeah, the planets really just sort of have to align. You have to get the right amount of picks. Monkey getting a nice sticky onto Crab, who then killed himself with his direct hit. And then Enrique Iglesias getting taken out right there. Both Ubers did get popped out, but not too much was going on right there. Space Ghost Coffee getting the pick onto Mariposa in that sort of post-Uber going on there. The sentry is down, but I don't think there are enough people to push in here, nor enough momentum to really get in here and get that cap, at least this time around.
The biggest thing about Borneo Last, from what besides being fairly well orchestrated, is that you can't bleed numbers. The more numbers that you bleed, obviously, and this goes for any actual point on any payload map, the more numbers that you bleed, the more rough time that you have.
I'm sorry, June just walked right in and roasted Mariposa. That was so good. There was no way June should have been able to do that, but oh, that was so good. Lovable is also down, and Drunk Uncle is down, so that oh wow, that is going to be a really good defense, especially with that Uber backing it up. Still on those level 3s. I'm so sorry I interrupted you, but that was just gnarly, and they're no, just stuttered, sorry.
Looks like Pearl is actually going to try to get the card a little bit closer. I think that Pearl, from a personal standpoint, I think that Pearl should actually try to maybe try to get a pick at this point, considering how close the cart actually is, rather than sacking for it.
Oh, for sure. And especially with everyone just sort of expecting Pearl to just hop on that cart, it would make sense to have them sort of go around and try and get something, happen. And Wymeo does take them out, though, before they do anything. We do have that Uber still, and it does look like Dragon Tales is going to be building that Uber of their own. Chris 18 getting taken down by that direct hit. Crab hitting a nice one onto him. And so the sentry is down. Crab is just doing a really good job of pestering Chickabo as much as he can. Pearl, once more, getting caught out by Monkey. But there's really not much else you can do as Spy. It's really on last points with everyone just looking as much as they can. It's a lot of, guess we're going on here. Both Ubers did get popped out right here, and that is going to be a really nice defensive Uber. Crab down, Carson down, as well as, and Lovable. Drunk Uncle did manage to take out Johnny as collateral, so that'll be good, but I don't think they have enough people to capitalize on that. Oh my god, Pearl was on the cart, almost managed to get it in, but Wymeo just jumping down there, picking up, and Drunk Uncle taking down Gamma as well, so there are no heals. Crab going huge on this cart, not really happening, and then the scout just runs in. Oh, my hero, Keith, finally getting the cap. Oh, and that'll be the points, and that'll be the win. That is 2-1 in favor of Dragon Tales.
Such a great game. Even with all of the error from having Castile lag out as much as he was, from not really knowing what to do and losing a lot of their time in the first half, I definitely would have to say that Dragon Tales pulled it together beautifully.
Oh, for sure, and Carson was really a force to be reckoned with in terms of heavy, and you could really see how Dragon Tales was suffering with having Castiel lag out so much initially, and I really hope his issues get resolved so that, they don't have to deal with any sort of internet junk later on. Whew, that was a good one.
Definitely a great match. I'm actually going to take a look at the logs really quick, if that's okay.
Absolutely no. Please go ahead. Dazzle me
So-
with statistics.
Again, it looks like Space Ghost Coffee actually taking a majority of the frags for red, with the 26 kills and 10 deaths only. Carson, of course, coming in second place again with 21 frags and only 13 deaths. So it's not something that we didn't see.
Very true. And the forums were right. We were picking this match. It was really good. And
It was a great match.
yeah, and who do you think? I honestly, if I would give MVP of the match to anyone, I think I would probably give it to Pearl for just keeping Gamma in their grave for so long. That was,
Pearl went so huge on first in the second half, I'm assuming it was.
Yeah.
Such good picks, such a great plays with a medic pick, with a heavy pick, with a demo pick. Oh, yeah, I would definitely say that Pearl definitely gets the MVP in my book.
For sure. And yeah, you often don't see spies doing that much work in Platinum, but hey, Pearl's really pulling it out and making that happen. And just all in all, great match. And that'll be, that's week 1 Borneo. And I'm really looking forward for the rest of the season, despite the initial drama that happened at the season's inception.
Definitely, for sure. I'm hoping that there's no more UGC DDoSing or anything like that with the website, because I definitely can't afford to waste weeks.
Exactly. All we want to do is frag people. Just let it happen. So, all right. Shout outs to both teams for doing a great job and just putting on an awesome game for us to watch today. And Civ, my deepest and greatest gratitude. Thank you so much. If I can get some love for Civ in chat. Civ jumped in. Civ has never casted before in his life, and he's done an absolutely wonderful job of being my co-caster. Thank you so much, Civ. You are the bomb.
Thank you for having me. It definitely was a great experience. Hopefully, I'll be able to sneak my way into another one here soon.
Please do. And so, as always, Jeeringsole, our lovely cameraman, doing a wonderful job right here. And before we close out, just want to remind you, if you like what EBL does, if you like our casters, please look down below the Twitch viewer. We have t-shirts for sale. Support your lovely casters. Profits from the t-shirts go directly to the casters that you enjoy, and also you get a sweet design on your body. And Sloth Esports is also a wonderful sponsor. We do have a discount code with them as well. Great mouse pads. I'm going to be getting mine in the mail soon, and I am super excited. Thank you, both teams. Some awesome TF2, and thank you, viewers, for being wonderful. Any shout-outs, Civ?
Shout out to Atwas and EVL Gaming.
Oh, shucks. Thanks. And with that, good night, everyone.
See ya.